All right, today's Tuesday, January 22nd, 2019, and last night I finished up the trunk harness, the rear body harness, and the courtesy lamp harness. So just a quick overview. The trunk harness, there's not too good of a light in here, but the trunk harness was really easy. That's pretty much plug and play, like something you would get from a classic industry or something like that. So pretty straightforward. You got your reverse light, you got your blinker and tail lights on the deck lid itself, trunk lid itself. And you feed that wire down here. You go in through here, and then it feeds down through here, and you pop out, and that's the harness right there. That plugs into the rear body harness. So the rear body harness consists of the quarter panel lights, so that would be a blinker and a tail light, and left and right. The body harness also consists of the license plate light, and then also the fuel sending that goes from the fuel sending unit in the gas tank to the gauge on the instrument cluster. So I ran them halfway neat, just tucked it under here. I might buy some of that tape or not. I guess I got to put the grommet in there. I forgot to do that. But I run them up under the deck lid. They tuck under the quarter panel, and the wiring goes over there. And then to the rear body, I also adjusted this door, so that door is looking a lot better. It's okay. So rear body harness comes from the back end. I just ran it over here. It ties into the driver's side courtesy lamp, which the instructions with this American Autowire are a little vague on that, because the courtesy lamp kit comes with two courtesy lamps. It comes with the driver's side and the passenger side. And what those are is you got your switch right here that whenever the door is open, it's allowing power to the lamps. That's the under dash passenger and driver side. That's also in the back, the dome lights that go in the sail panels. So when your door is open, your lights kick on. When your door closes, it disrupts the connection, I guess, and the lights go off. So the rear body harness, just for future reference and documentation purposes, the rear body harness only ties into the driver's side courtesy lamp, which is here. Goes up there. You can see the plug goes up here, courtesy lamp out there. I think that's where it mounts. I'm not positive, but it works. And then it ties into your rear dome lights, okay? And the passenger side courtesy lamp, which is over there, that ties into the dash harness. So I sat here yesterday and I beat myself up for like 2 hours because I didn't have enough connectors included to splice this rear body harness to tie into that passenger side courtesy lamp. But then I found in the directions, I guess I should have read, that that ties into a different harness. So we're good on that. It's pretty straightforward. This kit, this American Autowire kit, is actually pretty cool because I don't know if it's going to pick it up here, but probably not. Anyways, the wires are all labeled. They're labeled along the length of the wire. So, for example, this yellow one is left rear turn signal. It's labeled all the way from this connector plug, the duration of the wire, all the way to the end of the wire. So it's easy to read. As long as you follow the instructions step by step, there's no real reason how this can mess up. The only thing that I did struggle with a little bit was the crimp tool, because it doesn't use your generic crimp tool like what you would use to crimp this. Just a generic fork terminal. These things actually, you need to buy both of them. So this one right here, the blue one, is a double crimp tool. So this would be used to crimp 2 wires onto one terminal. Like whenever you're, for example, like this terminal right here, this orange wire, you know, it's 2 wires going to one terminal, so it's a double crimp. And then you have your single crimp tool, which is basically the same thing, except it's single crimp, and it's kind of hard. I wouldn't say it's hard. It's very tedious work, and you got to be well organized. You got to have plenty of room to lay out your terminals, and you got to have room to work with, and you know, you need like a calm environment, you know, because if you throw this off, you know, you're gonna have problems. So it just takes a lot of thought process, but it's really not hard. The instructions seem pretty good. They seem pretty step by step. One thing I would recommend, what I learned right away, is that you only want to do one harness at a time, and you only want to open one bag at a time. It's not like I want to take everything in the box and just dump it out and then figure it out, because man, you're going to be in a world of mess. So like, for example, this is the engine. I assume that's, you know, battery cable, starter wires, electric choke, probably temperature sender, oil pressure, things like that. Dash kit. This contains a fuse box. Plugs into the passenger courtesy light, like I just finished saying. Actually, I found the terminal. It's actually a terminal right here. And I think this mates with the engine. And then you have front light, so headlights, turn signals, parking lights. And then this is the instrument cluster, which I might work on today. And really, that's pretty much it. It comes with a new headlight switch. It comes with some extra terminals in case you mess up. It comes with an ignition switch. It comes with bright lights, dimmer that goes on the floor pan. And it goes with flashers. It also utilizes newer style fuses, so you're not going to be using the glass fuses anymore. This is the American Autowire 61 through 64. Came in a box. It's the part number 510063. 61 through 64 Chevy hardtop. Like I say, this isn't an exact direct fit of what you would buy that's already pre-made. So this is kind of a cut to fit, which is cool. Like when it comes to the engine, under the hood, the wires are longer, so you can run them to hide them. The downside of that is you got to crimp your own terminals, and you got to buy the tools to do it. So I went half with a buddy of mine on the tools. So when I'm done, he gets to use them for his car, and everybody wins. But the good thing is also that it offers, and I hate to sound like a salesman for American Autowire, because I'm not getting a dime off of this. But the kit offers for upgrades like electric choke, electronic ignition. It has terminals for power seat, convertible top, power windows. So it has a number of 12-volt accessories on the fuse block that you can go straight to that, and it's pretty straightforward. I thought it was a pretty good deal at under $600. I didn't want to have this car, restore this whole car and everything top to bottom, glass, all that, weather strip and all that, and then cheap out on the wiring, because I don't know if you guys ever had a car fire, but you can see things go up in smoke really quick, and so spent the extra, I think it was $550 through a vendor I use, and I can have all brand new wiring. So I got a new power window harness. I got the complete car harness. So I don't think there's anything left. So over the next couple days, I'm gonna be doing this and wiring. I mean, the back seat's ready to go in along with the rear armrest. I'm waiting on my switch that I had to order for the power window, and gonna be doing that while I just wait for the motor stuff to come in. I did get a shipment from Rock Auto today, which is a bummer because that's the first time I've ever bought anything on there, and they sent the wrong stuff. So not a good look for Rock Auto. Hopefully they make it right. But so stay tuned. I think I'm going to mess with the instrument cluster. Might do it inside the house and see what we got. So stay tuned, and thanks for watching.